What's up, guys? I'm Zach from the Lumios Post, where we talk about all things Pokemon, and today we will be talking about the best Generation 8 Pokemon, at least thus far. That is, of course, Cetitan, and why this Pokemon will be competitive. So, let's jump right in. So right off the bat, we're going to talk about Cetitan's typing. Cetitan has the Ice typing, it's pure Ice, and that would make you immediately kind of worry a little bit for it. The Ice typing isn't one known for being incredibly strong, but we do, of course, have some really hard hitters out of the Ice typing. I mean, think about Weavile, for example. That's a Pokemon that can come in, and while it's going to die to the first hit, it is going to smash some stuff before it leaves. And Cetitan could go that way, or it could go completely other, and that's kind of the nice thing about Cetitan is there's two ways this thing could end up being competitive. So for one, it does have the ability Slush Rush. So again, if it's got even a little bit of speed, Slush Rush is going to make it where when it's in the hail, it's going to be much faster. Now, if it has a low speed stat that can't take advantage of this ability, well, we'll get to that later, but assuming it does have a speed stat that can take advantage of this, then that's excellent. You set up a snow team, bring out an Alolan Ninetales, set up Aurora Veil, and then come back into Cetitan and just let him tear through things, and then he's got that Aurora Veil up, protecting him. It's going to be definitely incredible to see him do that. But if he does have too low of a speed stat for him to take advantage of this, think some Pokemon like Arctozolt and Arctovish get access to Slush Rush, but have a speed stat that's kind of so abysmal you can't really utilize it. In this case, we could see him taking advantage of his other ability, and that is Thick Fat. Thick Fat makes it where you are not taking as much damage from Ice types or Fire types, which is great for Cetitan because as a pure Ice type, he's weak to Fire types. So this essentially makes Cetitan only weak to Fighting, Steel, and Rock, which is honestly pretty good. Those are very common typings, but hey, we got Fire out of there, and that's enough. We're going to work with that, right? So, Cetitan is a whale, so I am expecting it to kind of, because of how bulky it is, go more this route, and there's a great team you can plan around this. So, like I said, obviously you can still, even with the Thick Fat ability, Ninetales, Aurora Veil, switch back into Cetitan. So now he has Thick Fat plus an Aurora Veil up, so he's going to be sitting pretty on the field for a while. Give him a move set with Icicle Crash, you know, something to do that damage. I am assuming this thing's going to be a physical attacker, because just look at him. And then give him Liquidation or something to that effect, because while he is an Ice type, he is also a whale. And we see a lot of Pokemon that have, that are aquatic animals, but not with the water typing, tend to get water type moves. Think Pincurchin, Graplock, they get water type moves, Stunfisk as well. So I imagine that'd be the case here. So you give him Liquidation, and that kind of can take care of the rock typings that he has to deal with. Maybe give him Earthquake. I could definitely see him utilizing Earthquake. That could deal with the steel typing, or in fact, replace the Liquidation with Earthquake. That takes care of rock, steel, and if somehow they neutralize your ability or send out a Molebreakermon or something, that takes care of fire types too. Then, for the fighting type, it's a decent chance that this thing could get Zen Headbutt or Psychic Fangs, so you can use something to take advantage of that. And as for that last move, well, it's going to definitely depend on what Pokemon are in the metagame, but that's the thing that's so promising about Cetitan, is it looks like a Pokemon that could potentially pull from a wide variety of moves. It's big and bulky mons tend to get moves like Body Press, Earthquake, and it's a whale, so it might pull from some water moves, as we said, and then with it having those like teeth and that big old mouth, there's a decent chance we could see, and it even mentions its jaw on the website being very strong. We could even see it get things like Thunderfang, Ice Fang, Zen Headbutt, Psychic Fang, so I could see it getting Zen Headbutt too. Moves in that realm. It's basically a promising Pokemon purely because it seems that it's going to be able to pick up a lot of different moves, and that's going to be very exciting for Cetitan. This is probably the most promising one we've done so far. And yeah, I'm super excited for Cetitan. I'm super excited to utilize this thing, and we're gonna find a way to take advantage of it. At the end of the day, obviously, I don't know if Cetitan will be competitive, but I think this is a great case for why it very much could be. And I mean, obviously, we'll know more as the game releases and we see its, you know, move pool and all this. And with the new gimmick Terrestrial, you can make this Pokemon utilize any of those moves in its move pool as well, it's worth noting. So you have Crunch on it, you can get a Cetitan with the Terra type Dark, terrestrialize it, and it becomes a Dark type, and so now that Crunch, it's Stab. So it's, like I said, going to be very interesting to see how this Pokemon is utilized, especially alongside that gimmick. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on this. If you have any more of a case for why Cetitan will be competitive, let me know in the comments below. Also, are you adding this guy to your team? I know I definitely am. Be sure to let me know in the comments below. Also, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. We talk about all things Pokemon. We're going to cover Lechonk and Paldean, Wooper, and Fido on this, so you're going to want to catch those videos. So again, like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Until next time, I will see all of you later.